Boop, 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 boop. Happy Bow Tie Friday. I'm Austin Griffith. We're hanging out with the Build Guild. I'm gonna go first. Actually, we show off stuff that we've been building with Scaffold-Eth. Let me see. Let me share the screen. Here we go. So we built this event wallet, which is, I built a shitty one that looked like this. And then we built a better one and a better one using Scaffold-Eth 2. And this is the current event wallet. And what it is you get these gems and you get these collectibles. You're going to go around EDCON in Montenegro, and you will be able to use these gems at a store to buy things like at a merch store. There's like a local economy. And then there's going to be these collectibles where during each person's talk, you get to collect one. I wonder if I could even show one somehow. We probably don't have, they're really nice. They're like these nice little cards, and you flip them, they flip and they show like the information about the person. They're really nice collectibles, and you collect those, and they're soul bound, but you collect those from each talk. The problem is, the wrinkle that has happened is someone on premise in Montenegro copied the EDCON website, made flyers, and convinced someone at the front door to hand out the flyers, which led to a burner wallet and a page that lets you connect your wallet. So it's designed like EDCON, and it has a wallet connect button on it and an email collection site. And they were on site, they convinced someone on site to hand them out. So kind of like our whole shtick of handing out cool burner wallets at events has definitely, like, now it's like scammers are doing that, and we're going to have a much different kind of security model for these event wallets, and we'll have to kind of figure that out. But to the technology, the cool part, the part that isn't the human part that's all effed up, we wanted to airdrop gas, and it took a long time to airdrop these gems because the Gnosis RPC is like rate limited somehow. You can't do like a shitload of transactions all at once. So what we did was we needed to airdrop a bunch of gas. So we made a splitter, just like kind of a lot of people have been. And we kind of used AI to build it in 10 minutes. And we deployed it to Gnosis, but it just takes an array and splits an amount out to people. And then we wrote a script that then batches those folks together and then splits out to them in batches of 25. And we tested it once, and then we hit go, and here it is dropping in batches of $2.50 to 25 people. No, 50 people at a time, 5 cents a piece, $2.50 in total, just shredding some transactions out. I don't know what the total count is of accounts there, but it's kind of cool to be able to YOLO to so many so fast, so cheaply. All right.
You build it with AI?
Well, like Copilot, right? Do you use Copilot very much? Like, basically, here, I can show you. If we get into the code for a second, like let's go to that smart contract real quick. The batch.sol. Okay, and so like now we need a function where the amount is also in an array and dynamic, or something like that. And then it's just going to think for a little bit and hopefully come up with let's start doing it. Split ETH by amount to array. I don't know if this is going to work. Of addresses. We do something like that, and then let's see if it. Come on, AI. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Sweet. So it created the second argument that is now an array, and then it goes through the amounts and sends them. So it did that same thing for this. So it kind of came up for this function with us, but when we needed to make an adjustment, like that would take me a long time to, that would take me longer than the AI to think about it, right? That was very nice to have that.
Awesome.
Okay, word. So let's see, Beto NY, you up next. Share your screen, should be good. You take it away, and Dev Daniel, you're on deck. We got a desktop. We got to clean that desktop.
Yeah, like so just can you guys hear me well?
Yep, we got you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is very simple project. This is like my second project getting into Web3. I'm pretty excited to join the community. I decided to build a restaurant reviews, and this is basically a Yelp on Web3. And it feels like this will help to be more transparent for transparency reviews. And then a quick demo is going to be just like that. It's pretty simple. This is like incomplete, but the MVP is here. So far you are able to add restaurants and to read the restaurants from the blockchain. And then here is one restaurant, and you can add reviews. So a quick demo will be like this. So let's suppose that we create a new restaurant. Let's call it, I don't know, Taco Bell. And here is the address, the website. We can just say tacobell.com, and then some attributes, and then we save it. We are saving it into IPFS. Then we get the CID, and then we return it. And then we just hash that into our contract. Then after that, if we just inspect very quick, we should see that our contract was yes, our contract was saved. This is our URL. If we go to the URL, this is from IPFS, and this is our information. Now let's close this, and then now if we go back to the debug, we have here a few contracts for this presentation. Then the same thing is going to be for add reviews, and that's for the front end. As for the backend, I was able to learn with this Scaffold-Eth too. I was able to use it. I have a lot of fun. It's like my experience for the first time is great. It helps you a lot with just get started. It does a lot of things for you, especially the hooks. And I was able to just create like simple functions that it did what I needed to do. In the future, I would like to continue building this and then add search functionality, and maybe add proximity with for the search based on your location. So that was a little bit about my scaffold review too, and that's pretty much.
Awesome build. Nice work, man. This is a very good intro project to Ethereum, where you're learning how to like keep a struct. We still see your screen there. You keep a struct in an array, and you can go through the struct, but you've built out a bunch of like good UI here, like nice UI and Scaffold-Eth too. I know Carlos likes to see that. It's looking pretty good. I want to actually fork this. Instead of making it for restaurants, I want to make it so we're thinking about building like a hackathon stack. This would be perfect for if you wanted to do hackathon judging and the projects. You could do submissions where people submit their projects into a IPFS, just like you've set it up here. Instead of submitting restaurants, you're submitting projects. Instead of submitting reviews, it would be judges giving their reviews. But we want to definitely like have a system like that that's all on chain, running out of some event wallet. So maybe we'll fork this this setup. But Beto, keep building, dude. This is awesome, and this is exactly what a good starting project with. As you get more into Ethereum, you should definitely do speedrun Ethereum. I bet you have already done speedrun Ethereum, but if not, let us show you speedrunethereum.com. But you want to use a smart contract less and less like a database as much as you can, and try to think of it like that. And I think you have things in IPFS, and you did the reviews kind of by IPFS, but
Yep.
Even the idea of having a list of restaurants and reviews all on chain is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a beginner project, but it's like exactly what we're still doing. And we're still doing, projects for hackathons. Keep building, keep creating things. That's the most important thing. Great Scaffold-Eth build.
Thank you.
Dev Daniel, you're up next. Oh, wait, is he here? I don't know if he's here. Okay, then it would be Mertcan. You are up next, I think.
Yep, I'm sharing screen.
And then after that, we'll do Codechef, if Codechef is here.
You can see it, right?
Yep, we got you 0 to hero.
Okay. Actually, I want to talk about my an introductory article. I wrote it on Medium, and I want to get your opinions. And if you like to see more information you want to see here, I can edit. So this is why I want to show it. First of all, I actually started writing by splitting it to three questions. First of all, are you trying to develop your hackathon idea or start developing? Or, okay, you start developing and you want to practice your knowledge, and okay, you are done. And if you want to, and also, sorry, let's see if that's, you want to get a value, how to get a value. Actually, these were my questions. And introduction here. And also, I started writing by simply Scaffold-Eth 1.
Yeah, it's time for 2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, step by step, I showed it here. And also code and debug page, also the faucet. And also, I put the Kevin Jones video here. I also watched it about 1 week ago, etc. I think. And also after that, I introduced Pedro and Ethereum. I put the challenges here. And also your Austin, Carlos, and Eda's Web 2 to Web 3 playlist, if they want to watch it. And also I put BuidlGuidl. I started to collect my memes here, by the way. Let me show you the here.
Oh yeah. Oh no, man. Oh no. BuidlGuidl memes. They're getting loose. I blame
keep
Emu for
collecting
this.
them.
I don't know if Emu's on the call, but oh yeah, he was here at the beginning. I blame Emu
Yeah.
for this.
I'll accept.
I also introduced the BuidlGuidl here and the tweets, built the thing, also wrote it. And also, I think this was Carlos' article about BuidlGuidl streams. He
Might
wrote
be
about,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I think Eda. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, and at the end, I introduced Bowtie Friday and also put a example video. And in the end, Scaffold-Eth, but very shortly. Also another meme here. And yes, I wanted to get your opinion. Is there anything you want to see in this article, or is it enough for
Drop the
introduction?
link to it in the chat real quick if you haven't
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think, did you do Scaffold-Eth 2 at there at the end? I would give a little hint at like a new version of Scaffold-Eth 2. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah. I thought I saw it, but yeah, I was distracted by the meme. Yeah, no, this is great. Good link. Link it out in the chat for sure. We can put it into the YouTube link too.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Oh, is it okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. If anybody else has any objections, I think it's cool.
Okay. And also, I want to show my Scaffold-Eth 2 Dex challenge. I've been dealing with this one for, I think, 3 days. And this is about for my graduation project. And it's about people start earning rewards by getting outside, eating food or going to cinema or theater. And when they are able to read QR code, they are earning happy token. Yeah, our project is Happy Vendor. Also, we have a logo here, and I'm trying to implement challenge Dex challenge here, and also put here the total liquidity parts, and also select token, but only with Ethereum, just like the Dex challenge. And let's say, and also try to implement the approve part here.
The approve is always the trickiest, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's I'm using the price function to show the result here. And also, yeah, I can show it. Approve function is working, I think. Oh, sorry. Turkish. Yeah. But I couldn't understand why it didn't work. I think it's about same error. It's about hard heads, nonce too much error, I think. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
why I like using those burner wallets. Then you
Yeah.
don't have the nonce issues on localhost.
I've been always getting it, I think. Let me show it.
Maybe you gotta reset the account.
Yeah. I didn't want to spend too much time because there are a lot of people waiting for me. But yeah, simply I can show it.
And then Codechef, you're up next.
Yeah. So sorry. I'm finishing.
You're good. It's all good.
Approve again. And yeah, when approve is okay, it turns out the swap and yeah, I got my
Just sold some happiness.
Ethereum, yeah, but it's not refreshing here automatically. I couldn't do it yet. Let's see the happy balance. Yeah, it's swapping.
Nice.
Now I
happiness.
will do the liquidity part. I think there are two more functions, deposit and withdraw. If I can implement them, it would be better.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Cool, man. Good build. I think that's
Thanks
what's
so
next. I
much.
think we're in the process of moving the challenges over to Scaffold-Eth 2. So look for the official text challenge to be in Scaffold-Eth 2 here soon. TM.
Yeah.
All right, Codechef, you're up. Take it away.
Thanks so much for listening.
Good work, man. Good builds. Good article.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi everyone. Can everyone hear me? Okay, so I will now share my screen.
We got it.
Okay, let's see now. Oh. Hi everyone. So my name is Song, and I built a simple digital scratch card where we'll show the 3x3 grid in some random image, and if you match like 3 of the image, you will win the piece of the pool prize. So you can click on create a scratch card, and it will generate some random image. And it looks like one, so it'll have like a scratch off as you can like scratch off, and I see that.
Oh yeah, the scratch off.
image.
Love that.
Yeah. And yeah, and then how it works behind the scenes. So I built a simple contract where you can add like a lot of image, like more than 9 image to make it harder. And then when you click on the base scratch card, it will call this function, which will play the card. So I set like a cooldown, like cannot play as like maybe you could play scratch card every day or every 24 hours. And then it will call first scratch card, which will send you some random image. So it will be like it will be an integer, and then where I have on the image, it will be where image you're pressing 1, it will get that image to visit the image. And then I will call a check for matching, which will check if you have a match. And then if it's a winner, we will call no. Okay, well, if you win, you'll win the prize, and I implement that feature. Yeah, but that's all I got so far. Any questions?
Can we see it win? Like, can you scratch one off so you have a winner? Like, it looked like you scratched a bunch off. It was hard to tell, like because normally you would start fresh and you would only scratch like 1 or 2, right? Is that how it would work?
No, basically you get like 9 predetermined 9 random image from the smart contract.
And if any of them match, then you're a winner.
Yeah.
Ah, got it. Okay. So it's like, this is your scratch card and you can have fun scratching it off, but it's already sort of determined if you're going to win or not. The scratch is just for the user experience. And it's more like when you hit play scratch card, it randomly deals you out a bunch of pictures. And then if any of those match, you get paid. And the scratching is kind of for user experience.
Yeah.
Am I explaining it right? Cool. Awesome.
Oh, yes.
And your randomness is kind of wild too, where it's kind of just like a Kachak hash with the block difficulty, and then it's that nonce that helps you. The I and the for loop basically gives you your your randomness there, but it's good enough for this, right? Now, could you attack this? Could you create a contract that only pays for the scratch card if it's a winner or something like that? You check out the dice challenge, by the way, in the challenges, because we do something very similar to that.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'll check it
Nice.
out.
Cool. That's a fun build. That's a fun one. Even harder randomness would be like VRF from Chainlink. You could actually
Yeah,
like
I can-
pay for it from Chainlink, and yeah, that could be a wild one. Cool scratch off game.
Oh, thank
I
you.
like it. I want to YOLO some Gorley into it and then see if I win. If you put that out on Gorley, I would definitely buy a couple Gorley scratch tickets.
Okay. Yeah, I'll support the on card testnet.
Yeah, testnet, just testnet. Good job. Good build song. Good build, Codechef. Okay, who is up next? Is Miles Patterson. Is Miles Patterson? I don't know if Miles is on the call. Nope. So then next would be Shiv. Shiv, what do you got for us, my dude?
Hello. So I've been working on UUPS Proxy template. So like what I've done is, so let me just show you. So basically, when you want to upgrade smart contracts, so there are two ways. So you can tell all the users, instead of interacting with contact V1, you interact with contact V2. So that's one, and then other is the pattern we use is proxy contact pattern. So now the problem with Scaffold-Eth 2 is like currently we are using hard-attached deploy to manage all the deployments and link it with front end. So when you go to debug contracts page, you see all the read and write functions populated there. So it was handled by hard-attached deploy.
By the way, if you're trying to share, you're not sharing. Are you trying to share right now or just explain? Just double check.
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, share then. Yeah, you're not sharing yet.
I think.
But like we're following you, I think. I mostly understand your explanation so far. But if you want to share your screen, please.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I interrupted you. I should have just shared my screen.
No.
Gone away.
Yeah, is it visible now?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, so this is the template which I have been working on. So basically to use proxy pattern with Scaffold-Eth 2, basically in Scaffold-Eth 2, we are using hard-attached deploy to manage all the deployments and link it with front end. But to use the proxy contract, people suggest that you use OpenZappling hard-hat upgrades plugin. And so
Look at
I
that
just
font.
made so I made a template with Scaffold-Eth 2, so you can use the hard-hat dash upgrade plugin to upgrade the smart contracts and also interact with them. So I will just show the process. So first you run the chain, yeah, and now so this is the version 1 of the contract, right? So your contract, this is the version 1. So in version 1, anyone can set the greeting without paying any ether. And now, yeah, so this is the stuff where you first you deploy the proxy and then you deploy the implementation of that contract. And then here I'm linking the this stuff is basically to link up hard-hat dash deploy with hard-hat dash upgrade, which is provided by OpenZappling. And then if you come here and yeah, so first it will deploy the proxy. First it will deploy the implementation contract and then deploy the proxy, and then this proxy will point to this implementation contract. And now if I begin, yeah. So yeah, so now you can interact with it normally, like how you used to do it normally in Scaffold-Eth 2. So basically, this is your proxy contract. So this is the proxy contract, and this is the implementation contract. So so now if I update a variable on the implementation, so basically when you use the proxy, let me show you quickly with this diagram. So when you use the proxy, so there is this implementation contact and there is this proxy contact, and user interacts with this proxy contact. And suppose you call a set greeting function. So you call set greeting function on proxy contact, and it delegates the call to an implementation contact. And so when you delegate call in Solidity, it uses the storage of these contacts. So basically, proxy contact will have the storage, and implementation contact will have all the logic. So whenever you call set greetings, it will call the implementation contact, and it will run the implementation contact function, but it will update the storage of proxy contact. So that's how it works. So if I show you, so this is the implementation contact, right? And this is the proxy contact. And proxy contact has its storage. So building unstoppable apps initially. And this is now if I interact with the implementation contact directly. So let's suppose I set the greeting. Yeah. So it updated the greeting for the implementation contact, but it won't update the greetings for the proxy contact, because you need to call set greeting function through this address. You don't need to interact through this address. So if I call the function through this, yeah, so it updated. And yeah, and now if you want to upgrade, so you can run the script. So basically, yeah, yeah. So basically, in V1 we saw, right, that anyone can set the greeting, but in V2, what I have done is I have set the greeting. So whenever you want to set a greeting, you need to pay some amount of value. Then only you can set the greeting. And now here, main the hard-dash upgrade plugin comes in, right? So whenever you want to upgrade a contact, you need to make sure that that you match the storage of previously deployed contact. Like because if you mess up the storage layout, then all the storage collision happens. And you can learn more about that in the readme. So I've shared all the instances there. But let's suppose if I try to add a storage above greeting address.
Whoa, that's going to break it though, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you
You
didn't
just have to add
have
it
used
below, right?
Yeah, correct. But like if you didn't have used the OpenZeppelin plugin to deploy the contract, it would have just deployed and like broke the whole thing, and users can come in, and so basically it's kind of a security attack on this. Like it breaks the storage level. But when you deploy it through OpenZeppelin hard hat upgrade plugin, so it detects while the deployment of the contract. So
it's like you're about to screw this up. You're adding some weird storage. Don't do it. Nice.
Yeah. So see. So it said, right, new storage layout is incompatible. Inserted test, new variable should be placed after all existing initiated variables. So this is what hard-dash upgrades does. Like it provides all you check so that you don't mess up the storage layout while upgrading. So that's the power. And
that's awesome. So just to recap, like basically there's this upgrade pattern where you use a proxy. The proxy uses delegate call. So it's a little scary, but like you said, if done correctly and the variables are lined up, you're good. If maybe there's some protection there, it's even better. But what this allows you to do is upgrade your contract over and over again. And the weird thing about having your contract upgraded is you're like reading from one contract and writing to another one. Like the addresses are weird, and you see that on Etherscan, and you want to read as proxy. And we didn't have that built into Scaffold-Eth 2. So you built it into Scaffold-Eth 2 so you can have this upgrade pattern and still interface with your contract like you normally would with the cool build. That's cool.
Right. That's the whole idea. So if I run a hard hat script, so it said that your proxy is
Now we
now
have to pay.
pointing to this implementation. Yeah. So now if I go to the proxy contact, and if I see, so here the value thing is here, right? So first, initially there was no value thing. Now you have to pay. Even if I don't pay, it should revert. So it's saying that you have to pay some to set the gas. I can just pay some gas and update it. And also now what you can do is while making the front end. So while making the front end also, you will get all the auto completion. And you can just use all the Scaffold-Eth hooks easily with all the auto completion.
You love to see it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so it makes your life easy. So if you want to build a DAO, or you can just hook this, and it has all the stuff to link it correctly. And I have also added a verify function. So you just do this normally, and if it's not on localhost, it will correctly verify all the contacts. So I tried
Rad.
deploying. So I made this transaction. So if you go here and check the
Nice.
contact, so it did all this. So I didn't have to come on Etherscan and link the proxy. It all done programmatically, and you just need to run the yarn or that deploy function. So it will do all this.
It makes it pretty
Yeah.
smooth. Good work, man.
Yeah. And I will
I
also
don't know
try
about
to
your
update
font. I don't know about your font, but maybe browser choices. Your browser choices and fonts are being questioned in the chat. Fully so. All right, Port, are you up? Port's
Yeah.
up next if
Yeah.
he's around.
Yeah, of course. Let me share my screen.
Good
Right.
build, Shiv. We're going to probably fork that and use that for a few things. Upgradable contracts and Scaffold-Eth 2 natively is pretty dope. Okay, here
Oh
we
yeah.
go.
So
Looks like me at a Chainlink hackathon.
yeah. So 3 days ago, I was watching this video, and you said something like, "Oh, we will definitely make use of a block explorer built into Scaffold-Eth too." So I said, "Why not? This would be a great project to learn things from." And I opened VS Code and used some very basic ethers calls to get some data from the local hotnet node. And I know it's messy right now, but yeah, but it works. Let me show you how it works now. So we now have that block explorer tab right here.
Tab. All right.
Yeah. So when a new transaction or a new block, and just letting you know, every block in a local hotnet node is just one transaction. So for every transaction, a new block gets mined. So let's get some money from the faucet. Boom, you get it right here. And I've used the native address component in Scaffold-Eth too, so that everything looks uniform. So you can actually copy this address and paste it here, or you can click on it to go to the page of that address. Now let's check an address with something in it. This should actually show it, but now it's not working now. So you can actually see the transaction too, and if it's a contract deployment, you can see the data as well. I plan to add some more features into this. So I plan to add like opcodes in that contract, and maybe storage for that contract as well. So you can actually get the transaction hash and paste it here too to see what it looks like.
You've been going too deep on storage stuff, and that's what you're thinking about as the next step. But for me, I think the next step would be these function calls and hitting up 4byte. Have you seen 4byte directory? If you go to 4byte.directory, you can put in that function call, and it'll give you back what it thinks is the function call. You can do some lookups and stuff. I think if we could see like, so basically like the next step here for me is like being able to see the function that you're calling and what arguments you're calling on the function. And right now you just have a function selector. And I feel like you could easily start looking things up and start trying to figure out what function is getting called. And that would look really nice. Like as people are calling set greeting and stuff like that on their, you know, their contract, and they see it in the app, you could also see it here, like, oh, you called set greeting with this greeting, and you could see it right here in your block explorer. That'd be pretty rad.
All right, I actually
This is
can
great.
see you. Why is it not getting it? Oh, right.
Oh,
I
there
got
it
right
is.
now. Yeah. So you actually have to wait like 2 or 3 seconds. And there is actually a very basic pagination system, both for the addresses and for the Explorer. It's not very good right now, but I think it kind of works. So you can actually see the 2 addresses contract creation, if that's a contract creation. And yeah, for now, it's like this, and I will try to implement the feature you suggested, Austin. I think it will be a great addition, because if I am a beginner and I see this here, I will understand nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
So-
great though. This is cool. This is a good first step. I could see us like maybe throwing a designer at this a little bit and seeing if they can come up with something that makes it, I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty good to me, but I could see another kind of iteration on it in terms of design and just like UI,
Yeah.
UX. It's cool though. It'd be
yeah.
nice to have this as part of your Scaffold-Eth. Any thoughts from Carlos on this? Or yeah, what do you think?
No, I was going to say that like this will be dope if we can like add this like a Scaffold-Eth like core, maybe we can like clean that up or have like a new design or something. But yeah, I could see perfectly like this being like coming with Scaffold-Eth 2 by default, like for sure. Like great work.
Woo, that's good. Yeah. But yeah, he's friendly now, but wait till you start putting up a PR. He's gonna be a little more picky about it. But that's good. That's what we want. That's how you make a good product and a good tool.
Yeah,
Good build. Oh, go ahead, Port.
Yeah, I got scared when I first saw Carlos because he wasn't here the last time. And I built a very shitty UI, so I expected to get roasted.
The padding is good though. Your padding is right. I think that's a key element. The table stakes is that you have padding, and I think there's good padding here.
Yeah, thanks to my little friend GPT Chen, I get things
yes.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all from me. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for building. Keep building. Let's see
Yeah.
that get into Scaffold-Eth 2. Once you have the blessing from Carlos, it's like it's a much smoother sailing thing. So let's keep iterating on it and see if we can find a nice, like maybe a cleaner version or like I don't know what exactly we need to make it the thing, but maybe get a PR started and we can discuss it there more and come up with something. Awesome. All right. Happy bow tie. Oh, go ahead. Were you saying something, Ward?
No.
All right.
right.
Happy Bow Tie Friday, y'all. Have a good weekend. Have fun. Thanks for building on Scaffold-Eth 2. We saw some awesome builds today. Thank you for building. I love to see it. Happy Friday, y'all. Thank you.